Importance of family for students and children. In today's world, when everything is losing its meaning, we need to realize the importance of family more than ever. While the world is becoming more modern and advanced, the meaning of family and what stands for remains the same. A family is a group of people who are related by blood or heritage. These people are linked not only by blood but also by compassion, love, and support. A person's character and personality are shaped by his or her family. There are various forms of families in today's society. It is further subdivided into a tight and extended family, nuclear family, single parent, step family, grandparent, cousins, etc. Family, a synonym for trust, comfort, love, care, happiness, and belonging. Family is the relationship that we share from the moment we are born into this world. People who take care of us and help us grow are what we call family, and they become lifelines for us to live. Family members have an important role in deciding an individual's success or failure in life since they provide a support system and source of encouragement. It does not matter what kind of family one belongs to. It is all equal as long as there is caring and acceptance. You may be from a joint family, same-sex partner family, or nuclear family, it is all the same. The relationships we have with our members make our family strong. We all have unique relations with each family member. In addition to other things, a family is the strongest unit in one's life. A family is made strong through a number of factors. The most important one is of course love. You instantly think of unconditional love when you think of family. It is the first source of love you receive in your life. It teaches you the meaning of love which you carry on forever in your heart. Secondly, we see that loyalty strengthens a family. When you have a family, you are devoted to them. You stick by them through the hard times and celebrate in their happy times. A family always supports and backs each other. They stand up for each other in front of a third party trying to harm them, proving their loyalty. Most importantly, the things one learns from their family bring them closer. For instance, we learn how to deal with the world through our family first. They are our first school, and this teaching strengthens the bond. It gives us reason to stand by each other as we share the same values. No matter what the situation arises, your family will never leave you alone. They will always stand alongside you to overcome the hardships in life. If anyone is dealing with any kind of trouble, even a small talk about it with the family will make one's mind lighter and will give them a sense of hope, and an inner sense of strength to fight those problems. One cannot emphasize enough the importance of family. They play a great role in our lives and make us better human beings. The one lucky enough to have a family often does not realize the value of a family. However, those who do not have families know their worth. A family is our source of strength. It teaches us what relationships mean. They help us create meaningful relationships in the outside world. The love we inherit from our families, we pass on to our independent relationships. Moreover, families teach us better communication. When we spend time with our families, love each other, and communicate openly, we create a better future for ourselves. When we stay connected with our families, we learn to connect better with the world. Similarly, families teach us patience. It gets tough sometimes to be patient with our family members. Yet we remain so out of love and respect. Thus, it teaches us patience to deal better with the world. Families boost our confidence and make us feel loved. They are the pillars of our strength who never fall, instead keep us strong so we become better people. We learn the values of love, respect, faith, hope, caring, cultures, ethics, traditions, and everything else that concerns us through our families. Being raised in a loving household provides a solid foundation for anyone. People develop a value system inside their family structure in addition to life lessons. They learn what their family considers to be proper and wrong, as well as what the community considers to be significant. Families are the epicenters of tradition. Many families keep on traditions by sharing stories from the past over the years. This allows you to reconnect with family relatives who are no longer alive. A child raised in this type of household feels as if they are a part of something bigger than themselves. They'll be proud to be a part of a community that has had ups and downs. Communities thrive when families are strong. This, in turn, contributes to a robust society. Types of family structures. All you have to do is look around a school open house to see that family structure has changed dramatically over the last 50 years. Family units are far more diverse, proving that there are all kinds of ways to be a loving family today. The Leave It to Beaver family, with a mom, dad, and 2 or 3 kids, is no longer the standard. In fact, the US doesn't currently have a single family type that's considered the norm. There are several variations of family, including single-parent households, families without kids, and many more. There are 6 specific types of family structures identified by society today. Nuclear family. The nuclear family is the traditional type of family structure you might think of. This family type consists of 2 parents and at least 1 child. Society has long held the traditional nuclear family in high esteem as being the ideal in which to raise children. Today, we know there are lots of ways to raise healthy and happy kids, but there are a few reasons this type of family unit works. Children in nuclear families often receive strength and stability from the 2-parent structure. When one parent needs a break, as we all do, the other parent can step in. Generally, kids in these types of families have more opportunities due to the financial ease of income from 2 adults. In America today, less than 46% of families live in a nuclear family unit where both parents are on their first marriage, according to the Pew Research Center. Single-parent family. The single-parent family consists of one parent raising 1 or more children on their own, although they may have support from friends and other family members not living with them. This family unit may include a single mother with her children, a single dad with his kids, or a single person with their kids. The single-parent family is the biggest alteration society has seen in terms of the changes in family structures. 1 in 4 children is born to a single mother, according to Pew. Single-parent families are often close and find ways to work together to solve problems, such as dividing up household chores. When only one parent is at home, it may be a struggle to find childcare, as there is only one parent working. This limits income and opportunities in many cases, although many single-parent families have support from relatives and friends. Extended family. The extended family structure consists of 2 or more adults who are related, either by blood or marriage, living in the same home. This family includes many relatives living together and working toward common goals, such as raising children and keeping up with household duties. Many extended families include cousins, aunts or uncles, and grandparents living together. This type of family structure may form due to financial difficulties or because older relatives are unable to care for themselves alone. Extended families are becoming increasingly common all over the world. Families without children. While many people think of a family as including children, there are couples who either cannot or choose not to have children. This doesn't make them less of a family, and in fact, this type of family unit is on the rise. 44% of non-parents under age 50 report not planning to ever have children, and this includes people in committed relationships. The family without children is sometimes the forgotten family, as it does not meet the traditional standards set by society. Childless families consist of 2 partners living and working together. Many families without children take on the responsibility of pet ownership or have extensive contact with their nieces and nephews. Step family. Over half of all marriages end in divorce, and many of these individuals choose to get remarried. This creates the step or blended family, which involves 2 separate families merging into one new unit. It consists of a new husband, wife, or spouse and their children from previous marriages or relationships. If you're part of a step family, you're not alone. Step families are about as common as the nuclear family, although they tend to have unique challenges, such as adjustment periods and discipline issues. Step families need to learn to work together and also work with their exes to ensure these family units run smoothly. Grandparent family. Many grandparents today are raising their grandchildren for a variety of reasons. 1 in 10 children lives with a grandparent, and about 1 in 5 is raised by their grandparents. In these situations, the parents may be present in the child's life, but they are not the child's primary guardian. The grandparent family unit, also known as a skipped generation family, is sometimes due to parents' death, addiction, abandonment, or being deemed unfit parents. Many grandparents need to go back to work or find additional sources of income to help raise their grandchildren. There's no right or wrong answer when it comes to what is the best type of family structure, and even a traditional nuclear family has pros and cons. What a family unit looks like, just like what a family means, can mean different things to different people. As long as a family is filled with love and support for one another, it tends to be successful and thrive. Families need to do what is best for each other and themselves, and that can be achieved in almost every type of unit. The role and significance of father. We cannot deny the importance of a father. We can no longer dispute the role he plays in the home. But how important is a father? And how difficult to grow up without a father? In the Bible, from the beginning, we know the role that our God has given to a father. God gives him the authority to lead his family. He should only be the pillar of the home. A big decision should always come from him. His permissions and advice should be honored. The father is a man who is always willing to provide for and protect this family. Being a provider of the family, he needs to give the best for his children. Whatever the needs of his family, he will always make sure that he will provide it. For him, being a good provider is one of his goals, and he considered it a big achievement. He feels happy when his family is happy. He feels satisfied when his children are satisfied. His heart is jumping when his family sees all his sacrifices. A father is also known as a person who has a big responsibility in disciplining his children, of course with the help of his wife. Most of the time all children in a family are afraid of their father when they see him angry or when they are disciplining by their father, but that fear is with respect. They know that when he speaks a final word no one can change it. Our Father is very kind in heart, but in terms of disciplining he knows what is best and effective for all of us to be disciplined. Even though our Father is very strict in terms of discipline, we can surely say that he is also one of the most loving and thoughtful people we know. His discipline is always accompanied by love to correct us. He is also one of the very strong people in the family, but his heart can easily be broken when his children are broken. Sometimes our Father always shows his serious side, but he is also one of the funniest and jolly people we have in our life from our infancy until now. He is also the bravest and boldest man who can face anything, especially when he and his family are facing some difficulty. He is not afraid to fight for their problems because his goal is to solve them and make his family feel better. Our Father is also a protector. He will protect each one of us in a way that he can do. When he is in our house, all of us feel that we are safe and secure. We all know that no matter what happens he will do his best to protect us. For example, when he has a daughter and someone wants to court her, the quick response of a father is to know that person first, to check the background of that guy, and to observe what is the real motives and intentions that guy has for his daughter. All of us can relate to this, but this is very normal to all of us. We know that this is one of his ways to protect his daughter. Another example is the father's protection for his son when he notices that the friends of his son have vices like smoking. The father will talk to him and explain the wrongdoings of his friend and what the consequences he can face when he continues to go with his friends. That is also the father's way of protecting his son's life. Our Father is always concerned about our protection. The role of a father is very important, and without him, it is difficult for his children to grow up to be good people. A father will always have a big part and impact on his children's life. A father should always be a role model for being a good person. He is also a good example of being responsible in life. We should always honor him and respect him. We should also follow his authority inside our family. As he loved us, we should also love him back. A mother is a person who is known as a strong woman and a flexible one. She plays an important role in all aspects of our life. All of us call her the light of our home. In the four corners of our house, her light always shines. She is the most lovable person in the whole world we all know. His unconditional love, unending care, and life sacrifices are those things that make a way for her to be connected with us. Our hearts and lives will always be connected in her heart and life. No matter what happens or no matter how far the distance we are right now from her, her love will never change. Sometimes we tend to focus on the other people and we forget her. She is the one who will make a way to win us back again. Our mother has a deep connection with us. This connection definitely cannot be compared by anyone else. No one can describe or understand the strong connection and bonding of a mother to her children. We know that our connection to our mother starts from the day we are born. Because of that connection, she can even understand us when we are infants without any communication. She knows when we are hungry, she knows why we are crying, she knows when we are sick, and she knows what makes us happy. This connection continues till in our adult life. A mother is a person who is always there for us in times of happiness, sadness, tough times, or any season of our life. She is always willing to listen to all our life concerns. She is the first person who feels hurt when we get hurt. She is our loyal and number one fan whenever we have big or small achievements in life. She is the most concerned or worried one whenever we are in the wrong direction. She is the one who can always forgive us no matter how many wrong things we have done. She is always willing to accept us when all the people around us cannot accept us. She is a person who can understand us. Her role in our home is not only a helper or nanny. Many people have a wrong understanding and perspective about the role of a mother in a home. Some people look at her as a helper or nanny because she can do all things inside the house, and others look at her as a villain because some of the members of the family misinterpret all her advice. We should look at her as a special and important person in our family. Without her, all of us will suffer in many things. For example, if our mother is not in our house and no one can cook food, who will cook? If someone in our family is sick, who will be willing to sleep late and take care of him or her? Those are simple examples of the times when we can't live without our mother. We can surely say that without her we can feel that something is missing. Whatever situation we have in our life, believe it or not, we always want her to be with us. Because we know that she is the only person who will be willing to stay with us until we get better. We know that she is the person whom we can trust. She is our shoulder that we can always lean on. She is our strength, but for her, we are her strength. The love of our mother cannot compare to the love of other people. She always looks after our family and protects all of us. She always tries her best to give the best things to her children. We can also describe the word mother as selfless love, because for her to make her children or family happy she can give and sacrifice anything. All of these words are not enough to describe how much we admire our mother. She is so amazing. One important thing that we can give to her is not only our words of respect but more importantly, the love that our mothers wanted from us.